Let me talk to you today about burnout. Burnout is something that affects 46% of the workforce, whether you're a small business owner or you're a professional. What that looks like is stress from carrying and having the pressure of carrying things too much, too long, that it stresses you out. It causes you to deplete your energy. It could look like a lot of different things. So last week I gave a presentation on dropping the bag, right? Burnout, anger, and guilt. We carry so much. So I want to share one of the practical strategies that I share with the group so that you can immediately apply it to your life if you are suffering from burnout. Okay, so what I want you to do is to make 3 columns. 1, I have to do. 2, I choose to do, and I need to stop doing. And I want you to begin to ask yourself this question: what am I doing or what am I carrying that is depleting my energy? And you're going to answer that question. You're going to list all of those things to the answer to that question. What am I carrying that's depleting my energy? And you're going to put it under each of the respective categories. So I'm going to just give you some examples. So you might think about responsibilities. So an example of a responsibility could be caring for a loved one. So that might be something that you have to do. So you'll list that under I have to do. Um, Also, you might think about some expectations that you have. You can be carrying some expectations that are a burden. So maybe one of those, and what I want you to do is to get in the habit of, it's an expectation, but listing that expectation. So maybe it's always being the strong one or being a problem solver. So is that something that you have to do? Is it something that you choose to do or you need to stop doing? It could probably go into either one of these categories. So we'll just leave it here. Being the strong one, being the problem solver. Also, something else that you might be carrying, an example of what you might be carrying is disappointment. Disappointment can come with relationships, it can become with friendships. Maybe people are not giving you reciprocity in your relationships. So you could be carrying that, and that's something that you choose to do with that friendship, or is it something that you need to stop doing? Is it causing you to be burnt out or causing you to be stressed out? Also, another category you could think about, especially if you're in business, maybe you're being undercompensated. Compensation can be something that a lot of people, especially women of color, carry, is being undercompensated for the work that they do. Lowballing, if you're entrepreneurship, you're just getting started. Sometimes you lowball yourself. That's something you could probably put in as something you need to stop. You need to stop doing. And then something else that you could think about, another category that you can think about so that you can get this listed is maybe the workload. Do you always choose to take on more of the workload? And that can be, you can choose to take on the workload, something that stresses you out because you're carrying more of the workload. It also could be your responsibility, right, that you might have for your job, but it also could be something that you need to stop doing. Maybe not always volunteering or accepting the fact to carry more. So you can go ahead and fill out this list. And when you have your chart all filled out, I want you to think about the questions what can you delegate? From what you have here, what can you delegate? What can you postpone? What can you eliminate? And what are you doing just for the sake of doing it? So as you finish your list and answer those questions and really think about it, I want you to remember that the word yes is a commitment. So you should from now on only be saying yes to the things that align with your value, not out of habit, but the things that align with your values. And remember, only say yes to the things that serve you. That's what that looks like. So join me for practical strategies on anger and guilt as we learn about dropping the bag.